Unga bunga! Hello there, fellow bagels. Today we shall watch Sunny V2 React of the week. The most offensive ads ever made. Guys, have you ever seen ads that made you go "Grrr"? Well, apparently there are quite a few of them out there, and we should watch a few of them. Let's see how offensive they get.
Would you fly on in for a September 11 deal?
We're starting off strong, guys. Foot long, 2 foot long sums for 9. Ooh. And this guy is just flying towards 2 towery sandwiches. It's quite well made, though. It's quite well made. Very offensive, though. Very offensive. I don't think you can get away with this one, though. I don't think you can get away with this one.
About some cereal to cope with the Boston Marathon bombing. These are the most offensive ad campaigns ever. In 2011, Mexican restaurant Hacienda rented this specific billboard, on which they'd referenced the Jonestown massacre, where cult leader Jim Jones had killed his entire following by spiking their Kool-Aid with poison. So what did the restaurant's billboard say? We're like a cult with better Kool-Aid, and their drinks were apparently to die for. Hacienda's VP of Sales and Marketing explained, "Our role is not to be controversial or even edgy. We want to be noticed, and there's a difference. We have..."
I mean, you get noticed, but by being controversial or edgy, because that's really what you did.
A responsibility to advertise with care, and that's why we're pulling this ad. We made a mistake and don't want to have a negative image in the community.
Pussies! Pussies! You should have doubled down. Come on. Phew, my God. Oh my God. That was too much, really. I even meh.
Yeah, yet this wouldn't be their last controversial billboard. 5 years later, in 2016, the restaurant made another reading,
"The best Mexican food this side of the wall,"
which quickly went viral on Reddit, sparking
That's a good one. That's a good one. It's a bit controversial, but nothing wrong about it, right, guys? Nothing wrong.
outrage. Really disappointed Hacienda continues to push past what is acceptable for advertising.
Yo, the little flakes gather on what is it, Twitter or whatever social media they got, maybe Blue Sky, right? And they gather there and they say, "Oh my God, I can't believe Hacienda is trying to push over these ads that are making me cry. They're so controversial. They make me... Come, somebody come and give me some attention because I'm dying. Shut up, you dog."
Not a fan of most of their billboards, but this is just too much.
Oh, his heart cannot take it, guys. His heart. Oh my God. So, what did you do this week? I complained on the internet about some slightly offensive ad. Slightly. And I mean, the lowest degree of slightly. You know, on the internet. I am such a hero. Give yourself a medal, dude. Give yourself a medal. Hero of America.
Hashtag take it down. Others showed their support in comments such as this one, yet unlike their previous billboard, Hacienda says it has no plans to apologize for or remove the ad.
This one is nothing. Nothing. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Their vice president explained,
"We don't intend to upset anybody, but we do use humor."
And Lee's Discount Liquor applied a similar strategy. Alcohol, it's cheaper than therapy. If alcohol is not the answer, change the question. You look like I need a drink.
Hey, it's a bit of humor. I imagine the people that get offended are goddamn lunatics, right? Those people, they shouldn't be out there on the streets together with us. Those people, put them in a zoo so we can throw, I don't know, peanuts at them and tell them, "Hey, eat that peanut." And they're like, "Oh my God, you said peanut, it makes me cry." Shut up!
And perhaps so did the people who tried to get the billboards banned. Take down billboards stating Lee's Liquor is cheaper than therapy. The owners of Lee's Liquor has failed to remember the implications of alcohol regarding DUIs, broken families, and when people commit manslaughter. Lee's
My dude, I don't think you understand that he's just trying to sell a product. And if he wanted to not sell it, he would do whatever you tell him to do, which is basically say, hey guys, I will sell you this liquor that makes you kill your family or commit manslaughter or whatever. The hell is wrong with you, dude?
Liquor owners think this is funny, take this billboard down. Various comments agreed, such as, this is irresponsible advertising. You can sell alcohol.
Now I realize it was a woman that said it all along, so understandable. Also, the Karen, unite! The call to action is nay. Now we shall unite to censor once again something that is completely irrelevant. Give yourself a pat on the back. Today you are a hero. Tomorrow you're a nobody once again. So you have to find another bullshit to complain about. Karens, am I right?
Without crossing this boundary, whereas the humor was liked by others. Hey dude, get a life, it's a very funny sign. I wish we had more signs in Vegas like this. If you don't like the billboard, go back to Utah. Lee's Discount Liquor ran their own billboard controversy poll, which found that 77.2% of people called the ad clever and not offensive, yet this didn't stop a mandate to take the billboard.
Bro, them haters, bro. Them Karen haters. Holy shit, shut the fuck. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Like they have nothing else going in their life. So the only hobby they find is to ruin people's businesses. Because they find them slightly, but very slightly offensive. Bullshit.
Down. Even worse was a business card shared to Reddit reading, are you an alcoholic? We can help, although they weren't offering counseling, but rather an alcohol delivery service. In all seriousness, I assume it's just a bad translation, and meant do you enjoy alcohol? We can help, but yeah, really should have run that by a native speaker first. In that very same year, British supermarket Tesco found themselves in the
So far, I'm not impressed. Those are offenses for only the flakiest of flakes. Apart from the Subway one. Okay, that one is fucked up. That one I can see why people got angry.
infamous horse meat scandal, where one of their burgers was found containing 29% horse meat. Well,
a usual occurrence here in Romania. I think most of our meat is, normal one, but actually it's horse meat like that. Those news, they stopped being so viral because they happen so often. It got normalized. At this point, there's a consensus we all eating here horse meat for some reason.
Only 2 days after the scandal broke, Tesco tweeted it's sleepy time so we're off to hit the hay. See you at 8 AM for more Tesco tweets, and the replies weren't too pretty. You're hitting the hay? Well, I suppose the poor horses don't need it anymore. Maybe hitting the hay wasn't the best choice of words right now. Plenty of room on the hay now that we've eaten all the
Guys, bro, they dissecting every move you have on the chessboard. Hey, you said hey? Bro, he probably means he about to kill some horses. Guys, you need to go to sleep. Go to sleep and relax. Hey, if that's the only hobby you have, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Just find yourself a place to go and go sleepy time. And then tomorrow you wake up freshened up, hopefully, and with a better mindset, because what you're doing here is just stupid.
horses. Tesco responded by tweeting, "I'm terribly sorry. That tweet was scheduled before we knew of the current situation. We never intend to make light of it, and in case this wasn't bad enough, Tesco then had to scrap a segment of its latest advert as it was due to include images of a horse. The horse was apparently said to be used in a humorous context, but while Tesco was simply a victim of bad timing,
Yeah, I can see why people get angry because they're killing horses. It's a bit of a difference than, saying, you just take liquor, therapy, blah, blah, blah.
The website Epicurious was a victim of bad thinking, because after the Boston Marathon bombing, they'd post 2 insane tweets. In honor of Boston and New England, may we suggest whole grain cranberry scones. Boston, our hearts are with you. Here's a bowl of breakfast energy we could all use to start today.
Hey guys, you all die. By the way, if you heard about our cereals, they're fucking banging your ass. I'm telling you, man. You'll forget about that bombings like it was never. Guys, just eat the cereals. I'm telling you. That's the cure to depression right there.
The tweets were quickly shared to a media training website which wrote, "Get your legs blown off by a terrorist? Try these scones. Lose a cherished friend? Maybe this bowl of breakfast energy can help," which then turned into articles by Mashed and Business Insider, as Epicurious was labelled by the public, morons, idiots, dickheads, and pathetic. The company responded with a copy and paste apology, leading to more criticism reading, "A repeatedly tweeted template apology isn't genuine. It's a form letter. The steady stream of identical
Never apologize on the internet. That's what I learned through all the apology videos throughout the history of YouTube and so on and so forth. If you apologize, you admit you did something wrong, and that just fuels the fire even further. Just don't do that. And people will just shit on your apology regardless of what you say. They'll say, "Oh, you were so weak. Oh, you were so stupid. Oh, the way you apologize is not genuine or authentic enough." Shut up, dog.
tweets does nothing to engage with the audience and express human remorse, but were Epicurious's tweets as bad as Kenneth Cole's? Millions are in uproar in Cairo. Rumor is they heard our new spring collection is now available online, although the uproar had actually come from protests in Egypt, where 846 people were killed. Kenneth Cole—
Oh, that got dark real quick. Oh, 800 people. That's a lot of people. The fuck? Wait. Was it that amount?
Egypt, where 846 people were killed.
846. That's a large number for a protest. That's fucked up. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I can see this is gonna upset the people that went there and actually, fought against the government, the corrupt government. I mean, what government is not corrupt? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure your government is really not corrupt. But yeah, there's a spectrum, obviously, and this is one of the highest end of the spectrum, as they end up killing civilians. So making an ad about it, I don't know if that's the smartest things to do. That and the shootings, bombings, and then also the subway one. That's a clever one, not gonna lie, but still.
Kenneth Cole quickly apologized before making the same mistake only 2 years later. In response to the Syrian civil war, he'd tweet, "Boots on the ground or not, let's not forget about sandals, pumps and loafers," sneakily advertising his new line of shoes. On a public billboard, Kenneth mocked the Hudson River crash
In tough times, some land on their feet, others on the Hudson.
landing, but at least he had the decency to avoid September 11, unlike this TV commercial by the Worldwide Nature Fund. It began by explaining in 2001, one of the worst tragedies in the history of humanity killed 2,819 people, before showing a bunch of other planes to articulate that in 2005 the tsunami killed 280,000 people. That's 100 times more deaths. The message of the ad was that our planet is brutally powerful, yet it felt like they were minimizing the severity of 9/11 to highlight a natural disaster that couldn't have been avoided. Not only is the message offensive, but it's scientifically flawed. All the carbon reductions and recycling in the world won't prevent tsunamis. Advertising double fail. The commercial was so offensive, the WWF—
I guess they shouldn't have compared it with a tragedy of that magnitude. I don't think you comparing yourself with other tragedies, saying I'm the bigger boy, is a good thing, especially for an ad. So that the September 11, it was fucked up. That was fucked up. And trying to minimize the the pain that people have felt that day is not a good thing. It's not a good thing, really. It was a disaster. and that set up the whole world for, you know, retaliation from US, and that started, I don't think it was only 2,000 people after that, because then it started a chain of events as well, so you have to keep that in mind as well. It's just don't compare yourself when you're trying to make an ad about tsunamis. Just say, yo, tsunamis killed so many people. Just don't add the 9 September 11 thing.
Tried to claim it, did not authorize its production or publication, yet there was another 9/11 ad that was somehow even worse. It began to circulate.
Oh, this one. Look at this, guys. Check this guy. Foot-long subs, 9/11. Dollars. Okay, dollars. Eat fresh. This guy is going towards those two chicken sandwiches, pastrama sandwiches. They look quite delicious, not gonna lie. For this price, bro, nowadays one of them would be $12 or some shit. How the economy has gotten makes me pissed every day.
In September 2013 and showed a man flying toward 2 foot-long subs, which you could buy for a price of $9.11. The ad was captioned with 2 pieces of text. Fly on in for September 11th and you will never forget this deal. But was the ad actually legitimate? Well, no. It was the work of satirical news site The Onion, which wrote...
Yeah, well, there you have it. It was a bamboozle right here. Not actually true. So Subway didn't actually came up with it, because if they did, that would be actually fucked up. But yeah, the Onion, really, the Onion.
Structural steel melt on Tower 7 grain bread to the Twin Towers cold cut combo with
That's a nice one, nice part of it.
ground zero carb vinaigrette on Let's Whole Wheat Roll. We've got something for everybody this September 11. Despite clearly being a joke, a man named Travis tried to cash in on the deal, printing the ad to bring to his local Subway, which they unbelievably accepted.
Is that a good coupon or no?
Bro. First of all, legend. Not gonna lie, legend. He got the fucking 2 subs for 9. That's pretty good. Second of all, have you seen the employees at Subway? I've heard the stories. I've seen the stories. Most of them are like, you know, young adults that get high all the time. Don't give a shit about what's going on. Especially if it's like a more niche Subway, you know, store. Not necessarily in the middle of the city. It's more at the side way. That it's just run by, you know, people that don't give a shit. So they just sit there like, yeah, I'm just gonna give it to Subways. I don't care. And they're probably gonna check it later on and say, okay, well, that was not the case. I guess I gave you a pretty good deal right there.
It's a good coupon? It's good? Okay.
He and his friend were totally baffled,
Dude, I can't believe they did that.
even showing their receipt to prove they hadn't lied. If the coupon itself wasn't hilarious enough, the fact that Subway accepted it as a legitimate coupon had me rolling on the floor.
Bro, you have to think the guys there, they don't give a shit. Hey, have you ever worked at a fast food store? Like, have you ever worked in... What am I talking about? I'm having a fucking stroke. Have you ever worked at in the industry before? You will become a robot, because that's the only way you survive, like, how bullshit the whole thing is. You don't think about stuff, you just do. That's it.
Subway, however, wasn't impressed. Like everyone, we are deeply offended by the fake story and ad created by The Onion. The story received coverage in a Sydney Morning Herald article, which highlighted another 9/11.
Bro, that's sad that they wasn't actually made by Subway. I feel sad. I feel betrayed. The Onion, you should have collabed with Subway itself. Come on.
Deal that was instead completely genuine. The now closed Tumbledown Trails Golf Club in Wisconsin posted this newspaper ad reading 12th anniversary of 9/11. To
Okay.
commemorate this, we are offering 9 holes with cart for only $9.11 per person, or 18 holes with cart for only $19.11. The owner of the course said the golf club began the promotion 2 years ago on the 10th anniversary of the attacks, and
Okay.
until now now it had been warmly received as a way to ensure people never forgot the tragedy.
Okay.
It therefore add we're a little hurt by the fact that people are putting such a negative context on this. I thought people would appreciate it. It seemed the owner at least had some good intentions.
I don't like exactly. I don't feel like this is disrespectful in any certain way, and it worked for previous years. So suddenly the culture shifted towards shitting on this guy for putting the word September 11 on his billboard. That was the scene all right there, guys. Guys, do not mention the word. It's like you're talking about Voldemort in Harry Potter. The name you should not mention, because the glasses around they're gonna shatter. At the name being said. Come on.
Although so did these three companies when they used hashtags incredibly wrong. Sweets company Entenmann's wrote, "Who's not guilty about eating all the tasty treats they want," without realizing not guilty was trending due to Casey Anthony's trial for the murder of her baby. They'd respond by,
Ah, come on, that's some bullshit. Oh my god. You didn't use hashtags properly. Come on, you fucking Gen Zers, and no, even the Karens, they're attacking. They're banding together so they could cancel you because you haven't used the hashtag properly. I didn't know what a fucking hashtag did for a few years, and I would just put hashtag whatever in my fucking posts on Instagram because I was like, that's cool. That's what people do. Hashtag. I was like, because it's cool to put hashtag. I didn't know that it actually had a function in the first place. Come on.
tweeting, "Sorry everyone, we weren't trying to reference the trial in our tweet. We should have checked the trending hashtag first." Fashion
So
brand
stupid.
Celeb Boutique wrote, "Hashtag Aurora is trending. Clearly about our Kim K inspired Aurora dress, although this wasn't exactly true. The hashtag was trending due to the Batman movie theater shooting, which killed 12 people in Aurora, Colorado."
Those okay, cool. Another hashtag mishap. I would just say, I guess put the post down. That's it. Go next. Oh no, we didn't know what hashtags did. Now, to be fair, isn't somebody actually pay for this? Like, shouldn't they make the research? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They're kind of incompetent. Not gonna lie, but still, they don't deserve that much hate.
"We are incredibly sorry for our tweet about Aurora. Our PR is not US based and did not check the reason for the trend. At that time, our social media was totally unaware of the situation and simply thought it was another trending topic. We have removed the very insensitive tweet and will of course take more care in the future to look into what we say in our tweet."
Okay, sure. I don't give a shit. Go next.
Then there was DiGiorno's Pizza.
What, my boy DiGiorno Pizza? What did they do? What did they do? Don't tell me. Hashtag why I stayed. You had pizza. What was why I stayed? Is it like some domestic abuse type of hashtag?
Who wrote, "Hashtag why I stayed, you had pizza," which was a hashtag started by women explaining why they stayed.
Bro, I got it. What? So guys, if you have a woman, okay, a wife, and she wants to leave you because you're beating the shit out of her, tell her, "Baby, I know what you want to leave. I know you want to leave, but I have DiGiorno pizza." Next day, she's with a black eye and she's with a smile on her face because she ate DiGiorno pizza. Oh no.
In abusive relationships. Unsurprisingly, the company then tweeted 1 million apologies, did not read what the hashtag was about before posting, and to their credit, they spent the entire day responding to every complaint authentically.
Oh, why would you waste your time with fucking angry mob? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, guys, I didn't know. Oh, guys, oh my god, guys. Should I give you a complimentary DiGiorno pizza because I made you so angry?
All social media experts, please take a lesson from DiGiorno Pizza. When you step in it, you give real apologies and not excuses.
Oh my god, Linda over here. By the way, check her profile. Check her profile. Yeah, you saw it correctly. I don't want to explain what the fuck is that because I gonna go ahead and say it. This is literally a goddamn Karen 100%. Guys, take a lesson from this guy. This is what these Karens want. They want you to to be nice like a good little dog and obey. Because if you don't, they're gonna get angry and they're gonna mobilize their forces. Ooh, I'm so scared. The Karens are coming. Shut up, Linda. You're garbage. Nobody cares. The journal should have told you to fuck off.
Good job. However, Home Depot never got the memo, as they'd do the exact opposite. After posting a tweet which produced the article, Home Depot apologizes for racist game day tweet, terminates agency responsible.
Okay, let's see
so
what's
what did the tweet say? Which drummer is not like the others? Attaching a photo that showed
That's a bit too much. 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 Don't do that shit. Don't. I'm just imagining who came up with this other, like, you know, we should put two guys, yeah, of this, yeah, and we put a monkey. You get it? Because it's funny. It's not funny, guys. It's not funny. Anyway.
black people next to a monkey. You could argue it wasn't that bad given it said, which drummer is not like the others, although it's hard to know what Nivea was thinking when headlining an ad with the words white is purity.
Oh, nice. Rile up the people. White is purity. Ugh. Okay, so what? They were talking about Nivea, guys. They're in the context of Nivea. Chill the fuck down. They're not referring about white supremacy. You goddamn lunatics.
The campaign was so wild people didn't believe it was real, although others tried to argue that the world was overreacting. Is the US so obsessed with race now that the first thing Americans think when they read white isn't the color but race? People, stop seeing everything with identity politics tinted glass.
Exactly. Absolutely exactly. Do you know why? Like, I've heard this guy saying his conspiracy theory, by the way. So his conspiracy theories, and I kind of agree, is the fact that America has been plagued by identity politics. And the reason for that being is for people to get distracted by this bullshit, so they will not actually focus on the real issues. The difference between classes and the gap getting bigger and bigger between those classes with each year, which allows the people in higher ups to do whatever the fuck they want with no consequences in their peripheral vision. There's nothing you can do against them at this point. But you know what you should focus on? White is Pure by Nivea instead. Great success.
Then there was this ad by Big Pens reading, look like a girl act.
They want to keep us divided is my point. So we will never rise up against them. Because they know if we do, they lose.
Like a lady, think like a man, work like a boss, which was hilariously designed to celebrate Women's Day. People didn't appreciate it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so who cares? Okay, go next.
If it's quite alright with you, Bic, I'll look like a woman, act like a woman, think like a woman, and work like a woman. And you can F right off like an idiot.
Oh, easy there, women. And get angry like a woman. Or should I say like a Karen, specifically. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You're having a bad month, am I right? It's that time of the month.
To make matters worse, Bic had launched the Bic for Her pen range 3 years prior, which had already been slammed as sexist.
They're just like regular pens, except they're pink, so they cost twice as much. That is absolutely true as well.
Well, at last, pens for us ladies to use. Now all we need is For Her paper, and I can finally learn to write. I was so disappointed to
That's a good comment. I like it. I like it. I like the ironic tones about it. Now she's a piece of shit. Hey, I appreciate a good comment. You can be a piece of shit if it's a good comment. I'll give you a 4-star for that for sure.
find that only 1/5 of the pens I received were pink. Or maybe more, I can't do maths. These pens fit perfect in my hands, but hubby feels they are unnecessary since he writes all the checks.
Hey, and people say women have no humor. Hubby says, "Yo, bitch, where's my food?" What? You wanna read them, right? Get the fuck out of here. Start cleaning the dishes. Hubby, can I get the big pink? No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'd explain more, but I have to go make him a sandwich.
Sandwich. Sandwich? What is that? Yeah,
Would you fly on in?
So those were the greatest, most offensive ads ever made. Were they so offensive, or was the reply to them a bit overblown? Put in the comments below.